Hello, everyone. I'm Maddox Brown with New England MMA News, and I'm here with Jordan Varney. How you doing, Jordan?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on the show. So,
Yeah,
since
man.
you're new to the show, we're gonna start with how you got into the sport of MMA.
Okay.
How did you get into the sport?
I had a buddy of mine who passed away a few years ago. Me and him used to always just sit and box each other and roll around jujitsu and everything. He got me into wrestling and just really gave me a love for the sport. And whenever he passed away, it really just made me want to continue to do it more and more and more. And I entered into a tough man contest. It's like a boxing contest down here in West Virginia. And I won that in February. And then from there on, I just continued to train and continued to fight, and I really knew that I could do something with it, and that's what really like grew my love for the
How did you find your current gym?
After I think it was after the first night of my Tough Man fight, Mike Shepard, he's a nine-time kickboxing world champion. He came up to me, and he's the owner of the gym. He came up to me and invited me to come out and everything and just give me some pointers and a little bit of tips on what to do for the next night. And then from there on, that's how I knew that gym, like I've heard of it before, but I never went there and trained. And then after that, I knew I'd have been welcome there and everything like that.
Now we're gonna get into your upcoming fight, which I'm excited for. You're fighting Jake Ferry at NEF 60 for the
Hmm.
NEF flyweight title. What do you know about Jake, and how do you see this fight going for you?
I don't know too much. I've watched him fight a couple times online, seen videos of that. I'm pretty excited about it. Definitely going to be my best fight yet. I think it's going to be a great fight. He's a great competitor. I'm definitely going to have to push my limits more than I have. I haven't really had good competition down here in West Virginia, but I have got to showcase some of my skills. Um, I'm definitely ready for this. I've trained harder for this fight than I have for any other fight, and um, I'm all around just really excited for this. It's going to be a great fight, and I really think that he's going to bring it to the cage, or so am I.
Do you see any weaknesses in his game?
Um, I don't really I don't really know. I don't have enough like to go off of. Like he looks like a very sharp fighter. Looks really good. Whenever I took the fight, I knew it was going to be a good fight. I knew he was going to be a tough opponent. He has good wrestling. So do I. I wrestled Division two for a couple semesters, and that's nothing compared to what he's done. But I have a good wrestling background as well, and my striking's on point, and I'm really not too worried about anything. I'm comfortable wherever the fight goes.
What do you think will be your keys to victory in this fight?
Definitely using my range, my length, and keeping him out of the pocket is one thing I definitely need to do, and my shot defense. Um, I'm sure he's going to want to wrestle. I'm going to want to use my length, and he's going to want to get in close and try to wrestle. Definitely want to use my advantages and keep him at a distance and use my length and everything and just work on my shot defense. I think those will be my main things to do is not to let him get me on the ground. He's a real good wrestler and I can defend a takedown. I mean, that's that to that. I don't want to get on the ground with him. But if it happens, it happens. I mean, I know I can hold my own and I just gotta use my advantages and try to catch him on something.
Who are going to be some of your key training partners in this camp?
Definitely Matt Denning. Me and him have been working together every day for months since before my last fight. Whenever me and him met up and started training, me and him have been working together every day. There's some professional boxers at my gym, kickboxers, MMA guys. We all go through training rounds, we spar, roll, we do it all. So there's a lot of younger guys that I work with too that are all really talented and have a lot of talent. And I really think those guys are a big help too. Like they're all super young, but they're all really good.
What do you think this fight will do for your career moving forward? Could you see you coming back up to Maine to defend that title if you win?
I yes, definitely. I'd love to get the chance to do that. I'm loving the chance I'm getting to do it right now. But yeah, I'd love to come back up there, just getting to expand my talents a little bit more and taking them somewhere else. And I think it'd definitely be a big step up for me because in West Virginia we don't have a lot of things to do here. Um, I think fighting in different states gets my name out there more to further my options in my career. And I think it'd be great to get to win a title for this promotion. It's all it is just a step stool up, and it's gonna help boost my career and help it take off. Even though it's amateur and it doesn't mean a whole lot, it's good for the mind to know what they're doing something right, and that whenever I go pro, I know I have the skills and the tools to do what I gotta do whenever I go pro.
What does it mean to you to fight for this NEF title for the first time?
It means a lot. I'm very thankful for the opportunity. Um, it's another belt that I'm trying to win, and at the end of the day, win or lose, I know I'm good mentally, and getting opportunities like this is only just going to help me out. And at the end of the day, I think having opportunities like this is really going to just make me a better fighter, give me more experience, and that's all I need at this moment. I just need the experience and to know that I'm able to make it pro at the end of the day.
Do you have one final message to Jake Ferry before you guys get locked in the cage together?
Uh, yeah, man. Not cocky or anything, but yeah, dude, I want to see you at your best, man, and I hope you have a safe camp and safe travels up to the arena. And man, let's get in there and put on a show for these people, man.
Speaking of a show, what should the fans at the Cross Insurance Center expect from Jordan Varney on November 9th?
They should expect a really good fight and for me to bring my best because I feel great right now, man. I really feel like I got the tools to go and get the job done and hopefully knock this guy out. That's what I've been working on, and that's what they can expect, man.
So now we're gonna get to my last couple questions. Even though your career's been short so far, can you share the most memorable moment of your career?
Definitely whenever I won my first title fight, that was really exciting. I worked really hard for that, and whenever I got my hand raised, it just felt like all my hard work had paid off, and it definitely was a huge milestone for me because I had so many people in my corner and so many people just helping me out and supporting me, and it felt good to let those people know that they have a strong belief system in me and that they can count on me to win and just not slack and be lazy and go out there and just get the job done. And that's what I did. But yeah, that was definitely my most memorable moment. And even like some of my practices, man, I've had some great practices with some great guys, and those are super memorable, man.
If you could fight anyone in the world, past or present, who would it be and why?
Uh, it's a tough one. Honestly, me and my buddies have always joked about it, but I've loved to get to like share the octagon with Conor McGregor, like prime Conor McGregor. I'd love to just see how that would go.
If you could compare yourself to any animal, what animal would it be and why?
Uh, I'd say maybe a wolf, something like that. I'd say yeah, I'd say a wolf.
Who
Pro?
is? Oh, you're good.
Oh no, you're good, man. You can continue.
Who is one person from your gym would you go into a zombie apocalypse with?
Oh, hmm. I think man, that's a tough one. Maybe Matt Denning or Mike Shepard. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, because those guys are crazy, man. I'm sure they could survive if it came down to something like that.
who is your favorite MMA fighter currently?
Uh, Currently, probably I really like Peyton Talbot. He's a upcoming UFC star, and man, he's good, man. He's slick. His game is nice, man, and he has crazy knockout power. He's really good and always puts on a good show.
What is Jordan Varney's MMA Mount Rushmore?
Hmm. I had to put John Jones at number one. Uh, Conor McGregor's fallen off a lot, but man, he's put a real a real name up there for the game. So I'd say Conor McGregor, man. Alex Pereira, he's up there, man. He's a monster. And then who else? I know St. Pierre, Mighty Mouse. They're something else. They're monsters too of the game. Uh, I think that's it, really.
Do you have any special shout outs to sponsors, supporters, and teammates before I let you go?
Yeah, man, I have multiple sponsors, and I just want to let them know there's so much I can't even name off because I can't just remember everything at the top of my head. I don't want to miss any of them if I do end up naming them. But I just want to thank all my sponsors for everything they're doing. I really appreciate the support, and I want to thank my family, my friends, my coaches, training partners, everyone for being here with me and helping me out and helping me to be the best I can be. And I'm not gonna let y'all down. I plan to go out there and show out.
All right, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me.